Hey guys, so today I have the Vibration Stars Bandai Band Presto figures of Sabito and then Genya. So here they both are. I'm gonna show you Genya first since I got Genya before Sabito. Genya is actually one of my most favorite characters now, just because like they showed him so much in the last season that it's crazy. I really love him. So this is Genya. I got him for $25 Canadian, which isn't too bad. The box is kind of dented because I did put him in a storage and then I took him out and all that stuff. So I think they got dented in the storage. There was another figure of Genya that I saw, and I ended up not getting him because I think I have another Genya too. This might not be my only one, but there was one Genya that I saw that was like crouching down. I was kind of tempted to get him because I do buy like the sitting type of figures now, like the statues now, and I really like those anime ones, but unfortunately I didn't get him because I don't want too many of the same character in terms of statues, especially because like my brother, he sometimes influences like how much I buy because he'll be like, oh, this is like, you already have something of the character, so why do you need more? He's more of someone who will be like, if you get one figure, that should be good enough per character. So yeah, but this is Genya. I had to put his sword in because his katana actually comes separately, so that way it doesn't break in the box. But he does have his gun that he uses, and then he does have his scar. I love the detailing for his hair because this is kind of just painted on. It's a little bit elevated from his skin, so it's a little bit like a little higher in level, like you can feel it. And I think it's so that way it's like his hair, and then he has his long mohawk basically. So nice. It's basically similar to a mullet and a mohawk at the same time. Similar in a way. But yeah, and then he has his detailings. I love how his outfit is different from the Demon Slayer core. Normally they wear like the long sleeve, like they're similar to kimonos the way that they look, but I don't know like the technical term for them. But yeah, they usually wear the ones with long sleeves. His is always short sleeve, which is different. And then this one, he's not wearing any of like the shoes or the sandals. Super pretty. I just love like the different folds of like the clothing. They also gave like the wrinkles on his pants too. This part is flat, and also this part too, so he can just crouch down like this. Don't know if my camera is too high up. Maybe it is. Okay. He's absolutely one of my favorites, I have to say, in terms of characters. He's a very edgy character. He does have some Bakugo energy in terms of like angry and will just scream out die, these type of things. But I don't know, I love edgelords. It seems to be an ongoing thing with me in terms of like character personality, but I also love cinnamon rolls too. I think like when it came to My Hero Academia and then Demon Slayer, I kind of like had this thing for a lot more like cutesy characters too. So yeah, so that one is Genya. I love the detailing they did. The paint job seems really good. Again, Van Presto seems to not really get too many smudges when they do the paint job. And then there's the detailings, and this is actually like all indented and stuff like that, molded, so that way the pattern is there. And then the gun also has like this wooden texture to it on like the wooden parts. They did show his backstory, and it's so sad. Like, it makes you have the feels for the character. Oh my goodness. So that's Genya. And then I have Sabito. Sabito. I just recently like Sabito more because they showed Genya's past and stuff like that. No, Giyuu's past. Sorry, I keep getting confused because they have the same amount of syllables. Like Genya and Giyuu have 2 syllables each, and they also start with G. And then I keep getting confused. And then sometimes I will even like in my mind I'll be thinking about a character, but then I'll be like trying to say something about another character, and then I'll be like texting my friend those things. And this is the biggest mistake I will do. Like Genya and Giyuu, and same thing with my brother. He just recently did that, and he's not like super into Demon Slayer, but he has seen some of it because of me. But he literally once said the wrong character because Genya and Giyuu. So it's same thing. But yeah, I get confused sometimes because my mind is thinking one character, but I'm talking about another one, and then all of a sudden it gets mixed because I like both of them, to be honest. But yeah, they showed the past for Giyuu, and I really like that too. That also gave feels too. So, but they showed Sabito more, and I really liked it. So it was supposed to come with a cardboard to package it up, but I couldn't put it in again, so I just ended up not bothering. He is in many different pieces, so let's just take everything out first. Sabito has like a jumping pose in this one, so it's a bit difficult to put in. I think he might be I don't know if he's a bigger scale, to be honest, because he does look quite big compared to the other Demon Slayer figures that I have. But most of the ones that I showed recently, like the 2 ones that I showed, were actually from Giyuu, which is a different company that does figures, so that might be why the scaling is off when I put them next to him, because they seem to be a smaller scaling. But for Genya, it's supposed to be the same. It's the same brand because they're both Ban Presto, and also Genya is what is it? He's also these vibration stars, I believe is what it's called. Yeah, let me check the box. Vibration stars, yeah. So it should be the same series. This one, I remember, is a bit difficult to put in. Hang on. Give me a moment. Oh yeah, this is the one that I struggled with the most. So I'm not going to push it all the way in because I want to keep him separate later on after I film this. So I do apologize if it doesn't look all the way proper the way that I put it in. So basically there's this indent on his pants where you're supposed to have his scabbard go next to, so that way it actually fits in. I always struggle to actually push it all the way down for his waist, but I'm just gonna keep it like this for now because I actually am going to take him apart later and then just put him back in the box. So do apologize if it looks a bit weird. There's gonna be that gap there, but I'm not trying to put it in all the way so that way it's easier for me to take out, because my hands aren't really good with like pulling things out. Like once you snap it in, I'm gonna have a hard time putting it back in. So yeah, so this is Sabito. He got his mask, which is really nice. He's technically a ghost now, so he doesn't really exist. But he helped Tanjiro train, which is really cute. And then he has like the braided rope for where his mask is. He even has this scar on here. Oh, he's so pretty. He even has like the same pattern as Genya, because not Genya, my gosh, I'm gonna like, it's Giyuu, because Giyuu is using the same pattern as him. Like half of his robe is actually based on Sabito's. I love the detail for the wrinkling of the pants. It definitely is something that I always love, how they do like the molding for like the clothing. And then here's this sandal It's got little grippies, and then scabbard for his sword. This is very action-based, I will say, because the pose. I just noticed how, like, the last time I opened this, I just noticed how, like, ripped Sabito's arm is. Like, the detailing of, like, the veins and the wrinkles, man. Like, this guy is actually ripped. Like, and it makes sense, too, because when you're using a katana, it's technically quite heavy to be using a sword, like, a katana like this. And normally, katanas, traditionally, I think you use 2 hands for accuracy and also the weight of the sword as well. So it's kind of not really human to be going around carrying a katana and using 1 hand only. But I guess demon slayers are built differently. So yeah, but I guess that's why they gave them all, like, the rippling muscles and everything. And plus they're fighting demons, so they have to have that. And I love the hair. The hair is amazing. I love, like, the different textures and layers that they put on it. So fluffy looking, but it's really spiky. So that's also one part that gets me when I'm putting, like, his torso on, because it's spiky here and it's, like, really hard. So it's hard to, like, push in. And then on his side over here, it's supposed to go in here, like so. And now we have Sabito floating. Oh, it's so pretty. I really love this pose. I don't really like having these type of black plastics because you can see them, but technically they're better than having clear plastics, because clear plastics, if you leave them in the sun, they might discolor and become, like, yellowish. So that's the only problem with those. So clear plastics are nice in terms of, like, you don't see them, but I don't think in terms of quality they will last long in terms of color. But yeah, this is basically it. And then Genya over here. They're super cute because I can put Genya near here too. Oh, they're friends now. So cute. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. That's basically it. I don't know if I have any more figures to do reviews on, but I've been doing 2 at a time because it seems like if I only do 1, then the video will be, like, just very small. And I don't want to give you guys, like, just a small 5-minute video. Like, I want to, like, have a little bit more time for my videos, considering, like, I normally have, like, longer time for my videos now. So yeah, I'm trying to not do, like, super short anymore. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Bye.